People of Earth, good evening. I am Elena Danan, emissary from Altia, and I am delighted to welcome you for this 5th episode of Star Nation News, where I will bring you the developments on the current events in this galactic quadrant. Mars, by our correspondent Jenhan Eredion on Mars, now assigned to the Aries Prime station, which has been rehabilitated. The terraforming operations on planet Tyr, known as Mars, have now reached a significant threshold as the lower layers of atmosphere on the planet have increased levels in oxygen and nitrogen. The multicellular life present in the subsurface layers of the circumpolar regions have significantly developed, displaying feeble but visible changes. The microorganisms imported from Alpha Centauri, able to produce extraordinary amounts of lithium perchlorate, helped generating the necessary oxygen in an organic and slow process. It is here not about terraforming a planet in order to import new life forms, but about reforming a planet's ancient atmosphere and environment that was destroyed by a cataclysmic event in order for the local life forms to have a new chance of thriving and in their restored environment. Holographic technologies, identical to those implemented in medical beds, are employed to interface the lattice of the current Mars atmosphere to a moment in the past when this atmosphere was intact and best suited for the development of life. By time quantum interface, the ancient original holographic atmospheric lattice repairs the current one. One could describe it best as a healing of the planet rather than a modification. This will make it easier for Earth's future colons to settle on Mars, where the SpaceX company, for instance, has already acquired territories from the Earth Alliance. Only companies approved by the Earth Alliance as working in favor of humanity in the respect of all local life and environmental conditions are given clearance to build colonies. As another significant requirement, these companies will have to work in close collaboration with the local Tiru government, now in charge of the management of their own planet, with the guidance and protection of the Galactic Federation of Worlds. Here is a message from Zagara Egaroth, Counselor Anax, for humanity of Earth. Dear humans of Terra, Egaroth, Counselor Anax here speaking. We have been watching over your civilizations for thousands of years, nurturing great hope in our hearts as we celebrate the tremendous potential encoded into the genetics of the bodies you occupied. Bloodline after bloodline, incarnation after incarnation. You are now close to the time when your liberation has come, and you activate this tremendous potential that laid dormant within the very bodies you have occupied during all this time. The dark-minded beings who controlled the human elites on your planet were removed very recently, but you still need to fight your own dark ones. They are humans. Some are humans, hybrids, with souls as somber as the darkest night in this universe. These are not allotted with compassion, groomed since their youngest age in secret societies to become perfectly insensitive to all life forms suffering, even their own. Their state of being is beyond healing, for there is nothing to heal in an empty soul. They roam the ground of this planet like aimless ghosts, trying their very best to distract you from what is important. They do not have any power than the power of your mind that nurtures their energy and allow their actions. Wake up. Time has come to stop fearing the shadows. Instead, embrace the light that is ahead of you. A future perfectly embraced in the glowing heart of humanity. All is well in the wider vision of time. All is well. You will pass this critical evolution threshold with brilliance and success. We know it because we see it. Humans of Terra, it is time you rise from your cradle and sail the winds of the universe. I am Anax from the Zagara Council. You are loved. You are not alone. As there is no particular message this week from Prince Ea regarding the current events in this star system, may you allow me to present more information about the structure of the Nibiru ship and the Nibiru Empire, in the desire of bringing you clarity, because it can be confusing at times. So the Anak Empire is a compound of different cultures, originally from another galaxy in a parallel universe, the galaxy Uraeya, in a parallel adjacent universe. As we know, the structure of creation is known as the pattern of the flower of life, where each bubble is a universe that interacts with neighbor universes. A long time ago, a detachment of Anahim left their galaxy Uraeya and arrived in our universe, in our galaxy Nataru, in the Bootes constellation, through the Arcturus vortex or the Ohorai stargate. There, they established a first civilization led by self-crowned Nataru Emperor Anu, or in the Anak language, Anu Atara. Anu had a first son, Ea, with Anak human queen Namu. But Anu later accepted a deal with the Orion local Sikaar Queen Tia in exchange for territories in the Orion Zone. Anu moved with his court in the Sirius B system, where they settled on the 4th planet, Ashtari. So Ashtari is, in truth, a gas giant. It's inhospitable for life. And it's a perfect protection for Anu to set the head of his extending empire in a parallel dimension of the same planet. And that, they name it Nibiru, in memory of the original homeworld, in Uraea. Anu and Tia had a son named Yu, who was a Sikaar hybrid. The deal with Tia in exchange for the territories was that Yu would reign over the empire of his father. Things got out of hand when Yu, raised by the reptilian Sikaar on Tia's world, turned against his father and the Anak Empire. From his headquarters in a star system far, far away named Sol, on a planet named Ki. Yu grew up to be the embodiment of evil, serving the Sikaar Empire's agenda of plunder, conquest, enslavement, and human food trade. Now, defeated and banned from this star system, Yu was known on Earth under many names. One of them was Yahweh. Another one was Zeus. But his real title was Commander of Armies, Enlil. I have been recently visiting the hub in construction near the atmosphere of Jupiter in higher orbit, and it was a spectacular vision because I arrived there in an Anach shuttle, and we arrived by behind Jupiter, and we saw the whole construction zone of this hub. I was honestly expecting something rather flat, or rather like the Deep Space Nine space station in the movies Star Trek. But it was nothing to do with this. The central ship, mothership, given by the Altians is saucer shape and is huge, but quite height, quite thick, even if saucer shape. And from this saucer shape, I thought I understood that there were like bridges going out of it, and construction bridges to link to other ships of different dimensions, which is the case, but it's not flat like they would do on Earth. You know, the Altians always built their colonies around their arc. But there, what was different? It was a spherical construction. The hub is not going to be a sphere. It's going to be very constructed, not plain. There will be elements everywhere in all directions, but keeping the pattern of radiating from the center mothership with radius, which are the bridges all over to other ships, will be new modules, and this will extend as such from the center, radiating outwards in a spherical pattern. And that was amazing to see this. And it's true that a spherical pattern is more efficient to protect than a flat one. So this was very interesting. And there were ships all over the place, buzzing everywhere. It was quite remarkable, quite remarkable. So this is the shape of the construction of the hub. Rather than flat, it's going in all directions. It's quite interesting. My word today is a little bit adjustment on some operations that have been ongoing throughout the medias through which I'm giving you information. This is about scam accounts impersonating me. You need to know these things. In order to follow my information accurately and genuinely, it comes from only this YouTube channel, Elena Danan Official, and as well my website, www.elenadanan.org. No one else. Now there are some medias who have troubled my information and my work. On Telegram first. On Telegram, so you need to say I have only one Telegram account. It's Elena Danan Official. And there are no groups attached. I have not one single Telegram group. If you come across a Telegram group with my name in the title, it is without my consent and it is not concerning me. It is not linked to me. Okay? There are also fake accounts turning on Telegram. Just know that I do not give financial advice. I do not contact people, and I have never asked for money. So that's how you spot it. I have no Telegram group, and there's a fake account going on. I want to expose also a character named Just running Galactic Anthropology, who has been leading groups on Telegram and a website to discredit my information. This person has an organization behind. He's been exposed. I know now who this person is, his real name and the organization behind. So I want to make you aware that if you come across a website called Galactic Anthropology and Telegram groups, Elena Danan study material or whatever, it is counterintelligence. These people are very trained. They will present you genuine information and gather the most supporters as they can, and then infiltrate by manipulating my information to make me see and to make me say, things that I never said. My information is only available on my website, on my YouTube channel, and in my books, period. There are also JSIC unauthorized groups turning around, so be very, very careful. The only JSIC groups on Telegram are those managed by the official galactic groups run by Discotina. So, and works on invitation. So be careful, okay? Now on Facebook, there is also a fake account impersonating me, copying the post I put public. Just know this, on Facebook, I do not, never, ever send any friend request. Ever. I don't do that. I do not contact people. I never give financial advice, and I never ask for money. There is also Instagram. Same, impersonating account. I never give financial advice. I never ask for money, and I do not provide any service. It has occurred to me that on YouTube, I discovered that I am not allowed to comment under other truthers and whistleblowers post. And Michael Salah as well cannot comment under my post. We discovered that. So we are grounded by the dark ones on YouTube. Plus, there are comments restricted from under my videos, and so I do not know what happens. And the subtitles are deactivated by the admins of YouTube. I cannot manage my subtitles. So it means, conclusion, that if they put all these efforts in fake accounts, attacks and smear campaigns, it means that they are only confirming by their actions that I am bringing you the right information.